I want to take a look back to the last election cycle. You do not, pardon me, thank you all so much. We appreciate, can I note, we appreciate.
Welcome to the DNC Chair Forum, hosted by MSNBC, where the left eats their own.
Election cycle. You do not, pardon me, thank you all so much. We appreciate, can I note, we appreciate your enthusiasm, and we have a number of questions we'd like to get to.
We appreciate your enthusiasm so much, we're going to have the police remove you from the building. There is no free speech here. This is the Democrat Party. There is no free speech here.
You would please take a seat, ma'am. If you're willing to stay silent, we would love to have you stay. But we have a number of questions that we're going to ask. And please, you all don't know what we're asking. No one has seen our questions on this stage. Give us an opportunity to get the questions from these candidates and the answers that we all know you want. I see my Sunrise family
If we want your opinion, we'll give it to you.
Over here. Give us an opportunity to ask the questions, please. Thank you. As I was saying, we are going to take a look back to look forward. And Mr. Wickler, I want to start with you, because when President, I'm sorry, everyone, please. We cannot, I am going to ask if the audience would please give us an opportunity to ask the questions. And if you are not going to give us an opportunity to ask the questions, we are going to simply ask you to.
Here come the brown shirts.
We are going to simply ask you to leave. We will not be able to get through this evening. We will not be able to get through this evening if you all continue to interrupt.
Our planet is running out of time. Our planet is running out of time to count.
And we are running out of time in this forum. Again.
So awesome to watch the left eating themselves. It really is.
I signed it. I believe Marianne Williamson also signed it. Not to criticize anyone who didn't, but I think it's a little odd when people on the stage agree with you that you then yell at them.
You created this. You people created this. Those kids are yelling at these people over climate change. They have scared the youth in this country so bad. Those kids think they don't have a future. They think the earth is going to burst into a ball of flames because of you people. You have them scared to death. Of course, they're going to stand up and yell at you. They're scared because of your propaganda.
Again, I would ask if anyone else feels the need to disrupt, please stand up and do it right now. I want to give you your opportunity. I want to give you your opportunity. Do it right now. Do it right. That being said, I hope we don't see any more disruptions. I'm so sorry, Dr. Hathaway. Please answer the question.
Can everyone hear me? Thank you, Mr. Fayez. The youth of this nation are crying for their voices to be heard.
Thank you. I want to ask specifically about something that came up. We're going to continue to go forward. I want to ask specifically about something that came up during the election, and I will direct this question to you, Governor O'Malley, and to you, Mr. Martin. We're going to continue to go forward. About 1/3 of Donald Trump's advertising, campaign advertising in October of 2004, pardon me, well, wait a second. Thank you.
Here come the brown shirts. Like we said, if we want your opinion, we'll give it to you. Zip it. Out. You're out.
So we're going to continue on. Again, about 1/3 of the Trump campaign advertising in October of 2024 was dedicated to, and I'm going to use quotes here, gender-changing surgeries for a small number of trans, incarcerated, and undocumented immigrants. These particular...
And Democrats are still taking money from the arsonists.
You know,
this is so awesome to watch. I love seeing this come back and bite them in the ass. They created this. They really did. They created a disrespectful youth that thinks they're all going to die from the planet bursting into flames, and this is what they get for it. It's freaking beautiful. Look at this guy. Look at the old white guy. He's like, man, shut these people up. Lock them up. Throw away the key. It's amazing. It is amazing to watch. The left always eats their own. Always.
I'm not talking to all of you, I'm talking to some of you. Don't shake your head like that. You've been on here for how long, Valley? How long? This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. We're teachers, we don't hate the Democratic Party. We just come to them, we knock on doors, and we get betrayed by the establishment.
I think it's important to say here, we respect people's opinions.
Right.
And it is definitely understandable that there is a lot of passion in this moment because the issues in this moment is so, the stakes are high.
The stakes are high and the issues are very important. And look, I can understand why people want to jump up and yell out their questions to these people who hope to lead the party. But the other, but
can you, let's talk about the climate.
They're going to have to clear the whole place out if they want it to stop. I'm just glad they're doing it at their own events. There wasn't much of this going on at the Trump rallies. Did y'all notice that? They shut that shit down at the Trump rallies. But look at the DNC. It's a freaking disaster.
Okay, hello. Let's get to the climate emergency. Let's get to the climate emergency. Jen Psaki, excuse me. We're going to skip ahead. Jen Psaki's going to ask about the climate. We're going to go to climate. Let's go.
We'd like to ask some of these questions. If you could just give us a moment. Thank you.
yes.
Okay. Thank you all so much. We really appreciate you all being here. I just want to restate. We want to hear your opinions. We're just asking the questions so you can all hear from these candidates and people at home can hear. Okay, let me start by asking a question more formally that someone asked. Thank you all. Obviously, fundraising, as you all know, is a big part of the role of the Democratic National Party's chair. It's a very important part of the discussion we want to talk about. It's a challenge because it funds state parties, but also you have to make decisions about who you will take money from. So we'll be discussing that in just a moment. Just want to make
I know who they'll take money from. I know who they'll take money from. Anybody.
sure everybody can hear at home. Okay. Thank you. He made quite an exit. We'll give him that. Okay. Okay, let me start with this question on the fundraising front, because it was asked before, and again, we respect the passion. These are important questions, and we want to get to them as we said we would. Please raise your hand if you would be for supporting a ban on corporate PAC donations to the Democratic National Committee. Okay, and let's have a discussion about this. Mr. Martin, you said that there are a lot of good billionaires out there who have been with Democrats, who share our values, and we will take their money. But we're not taking money from those bad billionaires. What is a good billionaire and what is a bad billionaire in your view?
I'm going to say this because I think it's really important, right?
I know the answer to this one. A good billionaire is one that gives money to the DNC. A bad billionaire is one that gives money to the RNC. See, that was easy.
Many of us on this stage want to end Citizens United. We want a complete overhaul in our campaign finance system. We want to get dark money out of politics, right? And for me and for many folks here, as we raise money, we only raise money from people who share our values. I will make this commitment to everyone. I will work my ass off to make sure we push to get the corrosive impact of money out of politics.
He's lying. He's lying. First of all, Citizens United was a Supreme Court decision, so I don't know how you're going to undo that. Money in politics is speech. It's equal to speech, so you can't stop it. So he's lying.
We've got to change this. We raised and spent over $10 billion just last year in 2024 on elections on the Democratic side.
And you blew every penny.
And the presidential race, $2.5 billion. It's obscene. We've got to reverse course. We also have to win elections, not at any expense. We got to get dark money out of politics. We got to end Citizens United. We need a complete overhaul of our campaign finances. And my commitment is we will not take money from corporations that are union busting. We will not take money from corporations that are polluting our planet. We will only take money from people who share our values. That's a DNC that I'm going to lead.
Spoiler alert, he is the new chair of the DNC. I think that's it for today, y'all. I'm out. Cheers.